Okay, these are the three motors. These are the three motors that we're going to talk about today. Right here, you have the water snake, um, which is we're going to get into that. And right here we have the Prowler, which is made by Bass Pro, and right here we have the Minn Kota. Okay, I've had a lot of you guys ask me questions about, what pound thrust should I get, and so we're going to get set up over here to let you guys know you don't have to make the same mistakes that I made. So we're going to cover a lot of things today. Let me go ahead and get set up, and then we're going to discuss that right now. Happy New Year. We got a little light drizzle today, but I thought it was important for me to show you guys this. This is what it looks like in the cove, okay, because it's very shallow right here in the cove. And this happens all over the country, okay, the water temperature, the lake, all bodies of water go through an evolution of change. We've had some cold weather down here in hashtag Thump City, Georgia. And by the way, I want to introduce myself. My name is Cam. I'm down here in the deep, deep south, Atlanta, Georgia. You guys know us as AKA Thump City, okay? And look at this. I'm going to move forward here. Look at that. The water temperature is starting, because now we're 65 degrees. Look at that. Look at that fog. We're 65 degrees now, and look at all that condensation. Okay, so the water temperature is still cold. I don't do cold weather. You guys have been following me for a long time. You know I'm not a big fan of cold weather, even though crappie bite in cold weather. Okay, listen, in this episode, I've had a lot of people ask me, what is my little two-man boat going to be powered with? I'm going to show you the difference in the motors. Okay, I got about eight motors over here, so I'm going to be able to show you. We're going to compare the difference between a water snake, a Bass Pro motor, and also the Minn Kota. And I'm going to give you my 2 cents. And I want you guys to remember this. I'm not sponsored by anybody, even though we get a lot of the places that call me weekly, want to sponsor, and they want to get involved, they want our products. I came to the dance with you guys. A lot of you guys remember when I was starting with my shirt inside out. Okay, you guys are still here. Plus, I want to welcome all the new followers. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys what's powering my boat for 2021 spring, and I'm going to show you what's going to be on board my boat for 2021 spring, what I'll be catching them with, and the outfits that I'll be using. Brand new for 2021. You guys will be able to see them here first, and you can only get them at Cam's, okay? I wanted to come over here real briefly before I get ready to do the comparison in the motors. Look, I forgot and left my boat, okay? And it's just soaking wet. I got to get it up and drain it. You can see I got two motors, one on the front and I got one on the back. So I make the same mistakes as everybody else. So I'm not doing any fishing. That water will stay in there, guys, until I get ready to do fishing in the end of mid-February or so. All right. So it's important for me to show you guys this. And let me tell you this. This is my third one. These rascals here last about 15, 17 years. Okay. The hull is impact resistant, UV ray protected. And this thing is a workhorse. It's a beast. And before we get ready to get into the comparison, I'm going to show you. I got a motor on the front and I got one on the back. Okay, so this one right here gets me to the hole, and once I get to the hole, I always run a 29 or a 30. You can see I got that Prowler on there, that Bass Pro, okay? So, listen, let me go ahead and get set up. You can see it's raining. Let me get set up, and I'm going to show you guys what will be powering and what I prefer, what type of motor I prefer, okay? And I'm going to show you the only rod and reel combo, my outfit for 2021, that I'll be yanking all these crappie out for spring, and you guys will be able to see it with your own eyes, okay? So I'm getting ready to head back over here right now. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to show you guys exactly the comparison. You can hear the geese, so we got a little bit of background noise that we're going to have to, hopefully they'll calm down a little bit. Let me say one thing before we get started. Happy New Year, happy holidays to everybody out there. And if you're in the Eastern continent, if you're in China, you guys are coming up on your New Year's, which is January 24th to February 24th. I want to say Happy New Year to you guys too, coming up. Okay, so a lot of you guys have been asking me, what am I powering, what powers my boat? Poppy, come on. Okay, I got a little, listen, you guys know me, if you've been following me for a while, I don't do a lot. You know, I can't afford a $90,000 bass boat. I got a little two-man boat that I'm able to sneak up on crappie with, and I can handle it, maneuver it, get it in and out of the water. Dry weight, it only weighs about 65, 70 pounds, and that's called the Bass Raider 10E, okay? It's very, very easy, guys. It lasts you for 15, 20 years. You guys just saw me show it to you. And I got one motor on the back, and I got one motor on the front. Okay, let me make sure I got you guys right so you can see me real well. Okay, so let me get this out of the way. The three motors that we're going to compare to, we're going to do the Water Snake, we're going to do the Prowler, which is made by Bass Pro, and also we're going to do the Minn Kota. Let me get this out of the way really quick. This Water Snake, let me show it to you. This is called the Water Snake. Okay, if you see this motor here, run. Do not use this Water Snake. It's a 55 horsepower, I'm sorry, 44 pound thrust, and you do not want this. This is junk. Do not buy that at all. Okay, now you guys have to remember, this is my personal opinion. Okay, nobody's sponsoring me. Nobody is giving me money to say anything. You guys have been following me. You know I'm totally independent. Okay, and you guys know that I have been doing this for a while. You guys, some of you guys, like I said earlier, remember when I had to turn my shirt inside out because cats were just buying the General Motors and Ford shirts that I was wearing. Okay, so nobody influences my opinion. Only Cam. All right, I want you guys to remember that. Next, let me get the Prowler. Hold on. This is the Prowler. Poppy, be careful. This is the Prowler. Okay, this is made by Bass Pro. This is a good motor. Okay, let me see if I can show it to you real good so you can get a good look at it. This is the Prowler. Let me say this about thrust. If you're getting you a new boat, whether it's this kind of boat or that kind of boat, little 10, 12 footer, John boat, whatever you're getting, don't be concerned with I want to get the largest pound thrust, because let me explain this to you. The larger pound thrust that you get, the more energy thrust this petroleum motor spins, the less your battery is going to last when you're on the water. Okay, I want you to remember that. The more pound thrust, the less hours you're going to have on the water. Okay, it's just like driving a car. The faster you go in that car, the more gas it's going to burn. The same thing happens on the water out there. All right, I want you guys to remember that. So my ideal, on the front of mine, I have a 29 or a 30 pound thrust. It's a Prowler. On the back, I got a Minn Kota, which is a 40, 45. That's where I stay. It's not necessary to do a 50 or 55 pound thrust for me. Okay, and this body of water that I fish is 200 acres. It's the second largest private lake in the state of Georgia. Do y'all see Poppy back there? Do y'all see her? Come here, Poppy, come out the water. Okay, so when you go shopping for a trolling motor, and listen, from 45 to 50, 55, you're not going to be able to tell that much difference, probably about that much, but your battery is definitely going to be able to tell the difference. Okay, I like the Prowler. It's durable. It lasts a long time. Those are the good things about it. Has a little light underneath there, okay, which it comes in handy. That's very cool. And also when I'm turning the motor, it shows me where my battery level is at the same time. That's really cool. Those are things that you may not pay attention to when you first get your motor. I like this motor. I like the Prowler. It's very durable. And I'm on the water 8 days a week, 25 hours a day. So I burn a motor a lot, okay? But the downside to the Prowler is not as quiet. The shims sometimes come loose on here, okay? And it makes it a little bit, it adds a little noise to it, okay? That's the only downside about this Prowler. It's a really good motor. I would buy it. I would definitely recommend that you guys get the Bass Pro Prowler. I've had one now for 6 years, and I hadn't had any problems out of it whatsoever, except the little shims come out of it, and it has a tendency to be a touch noisy. But the housing, the shaft on it, and all of it's good. It's a solid motor, okay? I like it a lot. Let's put it over here on the side. Okay. Now here comes the Minn Kota, okay? This is a 30 pound thrust. This is the one that I keep on the front of my boat. I like the Minn Kota. The things that I don't like about the Minn Kota is it doesn't last long for me. It could be because I'm starting, stopping. I'm doing all of that, okay? And I've burned through at least 4 or 5 of these in 2 years, but it's very quiet. It doesn't shake. I'm able to sneak up on the fish real easy. This will probably be my close running first next to the Prowler. It's all a matter of choice of what you decide that you want, because if you can deal with a little bit of shakiness, I go with the Prowler. It lasts much longer. If you like quiet, gives you good pound thrust, it lasts. It all depends on how many hours that you spend on the water. Again, on the back of the boat, I have a 45-pound thrust, and on the front of the boat, I run a 29 or 30-pound thrust. Okay. The reason why I do that, because once I get to my spot, it's not a need for me to go fast. All I do, because I'm spider rigging, or I want to be ultra quiet, I don't need to go fast. I just use that 29 or 30-pound thrust once I get to my spot. I use the rear one with the most pound thrust to get me there, and once I'm there, I switch seats and I run the small one. Okay, so I recommend both of them. Now, the downside about the Minn Kota, the prop that you use to to let it up and down is plastic. Okay, you guys can't see it, but if you get a guest on your boat and they press it the wrong way, it'll snap. And once it snaps, I don't know what you do with it. I guess you can take it to the shop and get it fixed, but you know, once that plastic that you let it up and down, let your prop up and down, once it snaps, you know, it may cost you $75, $80, $90 to get it fixed, but you might as well go ahead and buy a new one for $99. Okay, that's the downside. The Prowler has everything metal on it. I like that Prowler. It's durable, and you know, I'm rough on things. My hands, I have huge hands, and I'm rough on everything. So it's a matter of choice, a matter of preference, which one that you prefer. And I wanted to give you guys that because I get a lot of people to ask me, Cam, what are you using? What is your boat powered by? This is my first time buying a boat. What pound thrust should I get? I've even had some people say, what horsepower should I put on there? You can put a 4, 5, 6 horsepower on the back of that little Bass Raider 10E. Let me see if I can get Poppy. Really quick, is what will be on board? What will I be fishing with for spring? Let me say this, guys. Our weather down here in Atlanta, Georgia, aka Thump City, Georgia, is up and down, up and down. And right now, we're at the top of the year. We're in January, and they've already spawned. I'm sorry, they have already conceived. So the fish are carrying their eggs right now. I'm not interested in going out there and catching 1 or 2 crappie. A lot of people do that around the country, but I'm waiting for spring. That's what I'm waiting for. And my spring is going to be somewhere in the middle to end of February. That's when I start. So what I want to do is cover the outfits that I'll be running. These are brand new. You guys are seeing them firsthand here. Okay. First, let's cover the plastics. Guys, I got colors here that nobody else has. This is that monkey milk and chartreuse curly tail, and you got to remember the crappie are going to be in the shallows. Okay, so we're going to be casting up near the shallows, and we're going to be slow retrieving. And the best advice that I can give you come spring, February, March, when you casting and retrieving towards branches, stumps, drop-offs, big boulders, riprap, rocks, slow that jig down. Slow it down. That curly tail gives a special low frequency sound, and when it's running through the water, it looks like a propeller. Okay, this is that monkey milk and chartreuse, guys. Monkey milk is the #1 color plastic across the country. What we've done, you guys know chartreuse is notorious with crappie, and I tipped that tail and made it chartreuse. So that's monkey milk and chartreuse. I'm going to run through them real quick, and you guys have seen my #1 color is that red, black, and chartreuse. And what we've done, we've added the hologram flake to that red, black, and chartreuse. Nobody else has that, guys. We've added that hologram flake to that red, black, and chartreuse. And let me tell you this, what else? I know I got a lot of people that love that blue, black, and chartreuse. Okay? And I've added the hologram flake to it as well. Let me see if that can focus right there. We've added that hologram flake to that blue, black, and chartreuse. Like I've always said to you guys, I got a buddy that says, Cam, listen, whenever I go crappie fishing, if I'm out there and I got on black and chartreuse and I'm not catching fish, you know what I do? I take off that black and chartreuse and put on black and chartreuse. Guys, this color here is notorious for catching crappie, black and chartreuse. Okay? But let me tell you what we've done. We've taken an extra step. We've added the hologram flake in that black and chartreuse curly tail. Guys, let me tell you this. I've graduated from having 1-2 poles on the boat, cutting and tying. I want to do a different color. Let me put this other color on, tie it up. I waste about 5 minutes doing that. I'm going to have 4 poles on my boat, and each one of them is going to be laced with each one of these colors come spring. I'm going to have that monkey milk and chartreuse. I'm going to have the red, black, and chartreuse. I'm going to have the blue, black, and chartreuse. And I'm also going to have that black and chartreuse. So all I have to do is reach down, pick one up, grab it, boom. Put that other one down, pick that one up, grab it, boom. I'm on the move. Because I want to make sure that I set my table properly. Because come spring, February 2021, the crappie are going to be hot. They're going to be, they're going to be white hot. Okay? So I wanted to show you guys, and listen, if you can't decide which one that you want, we also have it in a kit. Okay? All 4 colors. You get the pink, hot pink, nasty bin hook, you get the chartreuse nasty bin hook, plus you get the 1/8 non-painted nasty bin hook, and you get the 1/16 nasty bin hook. It all comes, you get a free sticker with it, plus you get a coupon on your next purchase for 10% off. I have the pictures right up there. All you gotta do is just go to camscrappyhole.com. You'll see it right down there. Just go to camscrappyhole.com. Now, I got so much stuff to show you guys, and I'm not trying, but I'm doing it anyway. I'm giving you guys a drink of water with a fire hose, and I try not to do that, okay? But before I get ready to exit out of here, I got to get some coffee too. I got to say this. I want to thank you guys so much for, let me take the shades off, for letting me in your home for the last 5 years, and you guys showing me love. And let me into your home like I'm your first cousin. You guys have shown me a lot of love from the first time that you guys met me. I've had subscribers that tell me, Cam, I've been with you since you were buying your stuff at the big box store. I've been with you that long. And you guys know that when I was buying my stuff from stores, I would tell you that I'm buying my stuff from stores. But dude, we graduated from that. We're making our own stuff now. Speaking of making, let me show you guys this. Give me a minute. Okay. Let me show you guys this. This is our new Cam's Crappy Hole backpack tackle box. Can you guys see that? You got the 4 Plano inserts right here. You get 4 of those. Plus you get big pockets. It's water resistant. Look at that. You can store what you need in there. Let me show you this pocket on the top. Look at this. Okay? Look at that. You can put a 6-pack of Coke right there. Okay, you got a side pocket there. And this, guys, let me tell you something. This thing is 28 inches high. Okay, you got zipper compartments on the side. This is my new water resistant backpack tackle box. Let me run through the poles that we have. Guys, without a doubt, the first to be introduced, you guys have seen my signature series titanium. Okay, 11+1 ball bearing. Guys, this is one of my favorites. This is the Silver Stallion. It's silver. Comes with that 10+1 ball bearing, split grip, EVA, soft to the touch, quick drying handle, matrix drag, automatic line adjustment, anodized gears in the inside, titanium. This right here is the Matrix Red Signature Series. Guys, you can't get these. You guys are getting this hot off the press. It took me 9 months to develop these. Okay, you guys are also familiar with the White Ghost. Okay, 10+1 ball bearing. Listen, do this. Go to your garage, go to your boat, go to your closet, wherever you keep your poles. See how many ball bearings that you have in there. Less moving parts in your reel, the longer it's going to last. Ball bearings don't wear out. They'll last you forever. Okay, this right here is the Orange Poseidon. This is my signature series too. Okay, and they're strictly made to catch crappie. 10+1 ball bearing, the same reel. All of these are my signature series. They're all titanium, and they're new for 2021. And I want to say this to you guys. We've tightened up the molecules on the titanium pole to make them even stronger. Now, one of my favorites is the Thunder Blue. That's the Cam Signature Series Thunder Blue. They got that same EVA grip. Okay, they are gorgeous. Got the ceramic coating on the guides. Okay, to prevent line damage. Let me see if I can show you that really, really good. There you go. See that ceramic coated? You want that, okay? Plus we got the black onyx magic stick, okay? And one thing I do want to discuss, I'm going to focus in real quick because I want to show you guys this, what we have, our specials that we have right now for 2021. I'm going to put you back on the pedestal because I really want you guys to see these really good. Crappyhole.com, all you have to do is just stroll down, okay? you're going to see our 2021 blowout special. You get this EVA grip, you get the anodized gearing, you get it's a 3-ball bearing, 500 series, already pre-threaded. Some of them may not be pre-threaded, but this is a CAMS reel, okay? This is the magic stick, okay? You can see this color coordinated, and it also has the ceramic guides to prevent line damage, okay? It also has the automatic line adjustment, okay? You get this, and you get the kit, the hologram flake curly tail kit, plus you get it for free shipping. All of this. So all you have to do is string it up, find the water, and you're ready to catch crappie. That's one of our sales. Let me show you another one. If you don't like the EVA grip, I also have the 500 series in the New Year's special, okay, with the cork handle. It's Portuguese cork, okay? This is my nasty stick, all right? Same ceramic coated guides. It's a 6.2. It's strictly made to catch crappie. You get this, and you get the 4 colors. You get the black and chartreuse, curly tail. You get the blue black and chartreuse. You get the red black and chartreuse, and you get the orange crush. You get 4 colored hooks. Matter of fact, let me show you the hooks right here real quick. You get the hot pink, you get the chartreuse head, and plus you get the 1/8 and the 1/16 non-painted, our world-renowned nasty bend hook. You get a free sticker, and it all comes in this water container, this water-resistant carrying case, okay? You get all of this. So listen, how do you get there? You go to camscrappyhole.com, okay, and just stroll down, and you'll see it. Now, if you want to see what else we have new that's coming, when you go to camscrappyhole.com, you look right over there to the right, you look and you'll see new for 2021. Some of you guys want the best that I offer, which is the Cam Signature Series, the titanium, okay? They're right on the website, or you can go right to the right, put your cursor down, 2021, click on it, boom, you'll see it. Listen, this is very simple. Everything you need, and I'm going to show you come spring, but you don't want to wait till then, because we may be sold out. We got a limited supply. I'm getting ready to do Instagram Live here in a minute, but I wanted to show you guys this, what we have, and all you have to do is go to camscrappyhole.com, click, put it in your cart, and check out, okay? You do not want to wait, because you got to remember, we got 25,000 subscribers, and I got almost 5,000 followers on Instagram. So you guys are taking a look at this first. So if you guys have any questions, you know how to reach me. I'm your boy Cam. And until next time, guys, keep those lines tight, keep those hooks wet, and we'll see you on the next turn.